Hey you guys, it's Victoria, and I'm going to finally be sitting down and answering the questions that a couple weeks ago I did an Instagram post and I was like, hey, ask me questions and I'll answer them in a video. So I'm finally getting time to do that right now. And before I get into that, I want to talk about Iridology Analysis. So a couple months ago, I asked you guys to send me your eye pictures and I would do a free iridology analysis. And it just started out as a hobby for me, and it was practice because I want to get so good at doing iridology, you know? Well, long story short, I've gotten a lot of people sending me their eyes and I love it and I appreciate it very much, and I would love to help each and every one of you. But I still have a day job. I still have many responsibilities in my life that I don't think you guys know I have. And I am busy all day long. So each iridology analysis takes about an hour for me to do from start to finish. And I put a lot of thought and care into them, you know. And then I do the little image for the video and I put it into the video and I do a voiceover for it. And it just takes time and I simply don't have that time. So I'm thinking about starting to either A, not do the iridology analysis anymore, or B, I'm going to start charging them. I'm thinking about like $35 per iridology analysis, and I got to set up like a PayPal and stuff like that. But let me know if you guys would be willing to pay for that, then I will surely do that, but I can't do it for free anymore, and I hope that you guys understand that. It's just a lot of time and energy. So anyway, I'm going to pull up the Instagram post. Okay, this one is from Ashley J149. Can this lifestyle heal severe root canals and teeth that have literally been falling and crumbling apart, or cavities? Honestly, I don't know. You know, I don't have experience in healing any cavities or root canals of myself, and I haven't really studied that much, so I don't know. I imagine that that would be pretty hard because when you're trying to heal anything in the head area, I don't know why, maybe it's because the kidneys are so far away, it can take a lot of time to heal stuff in the head area. It can be done, and if you really want to heal teeth, I would really seriously focus on the parathyroid, because that gland focuses on calcium utilization, and that has to do with the teeth and healing them, and also eat mineral-rich foods, you know. But that's about as much as I can say about that. I just simply don't have the experience in that. But I wouldn't say no, and I wouldn't say yes either, because honestly, teeth are hard to heal. It can be done. It has been done. But it's not the easiest thing in the body to heal, in my opinion. Can you make a successful tasty juice somehow with a blender? Yes, you can. But if you want my opinion, I would say to get a juicer, because if you're blending the greens and stuff in a blender, you're literally blending the bejesus out of it. And in my opinion, it's not good to blend something so much like that. You're just putting oxidation into it, and to me it's just not a good idea. I would just get a juicer, and I really recommend the Omega one. I don't know the model number, but it's just the silver one. I've showed it in my videos before. Okay, this is from Sweetleaf. What do you think about people consuming soy, especially GMO, and how it's literally in everything? A lot of people are tricked into thinking it's a healthy alternative. It used to give me breakouts. Now I'm clear and soy-free. I absolutely do not consume any soy, and you're right, it's because it's GMO. Now, some people say that soy is just a bean, and you're right, but I don't eat beans either. They're high in protein, they're hard for the body to digest, and I personally don't eat any beans, and if I do, they're going to be sprouted. But yeah, if we're talking about the non-organic, just soybean, tofu stuff, I just think that that's devoid of nutrients. In my opinion, it's high in protein, and if it's GMO, oh my god, that's frankenfood. We don't want that. So it makes sense that whenever you took out the soy from your diet, that your skin cleared up, because the skin reacts to what you put in it, what you're putting on the outside. It's kind of like the indicator, especially for me. So if I get breakouts, I think, whoa, what am I doing that isn't right, and how do I fix this? So yeah, I definitely would not recommend eating soy. This is from Jennifer Lynn 06. Do you have any tips on how to heal skin texture that was damaged due to acne, like scarring and hyperpigmentation? Will raw foods heal it alone, or are there any products that help? I have read great things about a turmeric mask, and I've been doing it every day for almost a week now. Okay, skin texture absolutely comes from the inside out, but there are things you can do. So I would recommend, like turmeric, that's great. I don't know what your turmeric mask is, but there's a good one. It's turmeric, coconut oil, and apple cider vinegar. It's kind of exfoliating. It is messy, and you want to rinse that out in a stainless steel sink, not a porcelain, because the turmeric will stain a lot. But that's a good one. And then every week I do this. I do baking soda and lemon juice, just thick enough to make a paste, and that's a really good one. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know. If you want a product that's going to say it's going to help that, chances are it's going to be loaded with chemicals and all kinds of yucky stuff that we don't want in or around our body. So I would just focus on the raw foods, the natural masks, taking out all chemicals from the face products, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. But I have had major scarring on my face, and a lot of it is just totally gone. Some of it's still there. I don't have perfect skin, but a lot of it's gone, and believe me, I had some cray-cray skin. This is from Michelle or Journey. When do you use your videos, or when you do your videos with YouTube, do you use your phone or camera? And also, do you edit? When you film different things, what do you use? Do you use a Cause app? I don't know what that is. I do use a camera. I started out doing YouTube videos with my phone though, and I quickly realized that I needed a camera because it just makes sense. Like, people like watching things that are visually appealing, and if you have a not so good quality of a camera or a phone, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't entice people to watch. So I do use a camera. I do edit. I use iMovie on my Mac computer. When you film different things, what do you use? I use my camera, and then I edit it. Do you mean different clips? Like, if I film like 5 things throughout the day, I compile all those and then I edit them into one big video on iMovie. If you have a Windows, I believe it's Windows Movie Maker. There's different things you can use, but honestly, I know some people don't edit their videos, but I don't know how they do that, because it's not really me not being real. It's just sometimes you mess up, and I don't really feel like putting that in a video. Like, sometimes I trip over my words, and it's just easier for me to edit that out instead of you guys taking the time for me to re-say what I said. I don't know. I like editing, and I don't know how people don't do it. But this is from Erin Praska. What is your job? I work at a Pilates studio. I also do YouTube videos, and I have an Etsy, which, by the way, I'm putting a whole bunch of new summer clothes on that I sewed. They're really cute. Check them out. And I just do different things. This is also from her. Is it easy to stay raw there? I think it's easier than some places. I have a Whole Foods where I live. I have a Natural Grocers. I have different health food stores that help me stay raw. Now, my parents live about an hour and a half away. They don't have that. They have regular conventional grocery stores with no organic, or only a little bit of organic. So where I specifically live, yeah, it's pretty easy to be raw. There's always some sort of fruit around. There's always organic. But I live in Oklahoma, but that's not summarizing all of Oklahoma. You know, there's different places in Oklahoma, and it's definitely not Costa Rica, but it's not, you know, somewhere really crazy where there's not a lot of raw food. Michelle or Journey, she also said, can you read my eyes? Well, I just talked about that. So I'm not really doing free iridology analysis anymore, but anyone that wants me to still do it and pay for it, then just let me know in an Instagram message. Tabby Hamrick 84 says, what's the best way to break the bad eating habits? Like, chips and chocolate are my weakness. So you can detox and stay eating healthy. Well, honestly, what I would say to that is you have to want this more than you want to breathe. And when you want the raw food and a healthy physical body more than you want to breathe, then you will do it. You'll look at the chips and you'll be like, oh my God, that's completely dead food. It's nutrient deficient. It's not going to serve me in any way, shape, or form. It's not going to alkalize me. Does it have any water in there? No. So it's not going to hydrate me. Is it going to make me feel good after I eat that? No. Is it going to make me feel energetic and vibrant so I can go work out after I eat that? No. Is it full of GMOs, chemicals, preservatives, toxins, carcinogens? Yeah, probably. Is it processed? Yes. Is there meat and dairy in it? Maybe. You know, I mean, once you think about all these things, you just think, ugh, that's not really fun anymore, you know? And even if you've had a bad day or you're depressed or anything like that, you got to snap out of it, and you have to realize that you only have one physical body. And if you mess it up, then it's a lot harder to regain your health than it is to maintain it. And I don't know, if you're craving chocolate and stuff, then you probably are mineral deficient, and you need to look into that, because you know, anytime you're craving salt or chocolate or sugar, there's always a reason behind it. You know, whether you have candida, whether you're mineral deficient, whether you are just fatigued in your adrenals and it's just making you trip out, whether you're full of parasites. There's always reasons behind things, but to me, you just have to want it, and you have to realize why you want it, and then you just do it. You just do it. You know, you don't wait until Monday or next month or the first of the month, you do it. And if you mess up, then you start again immediately. You know, you don't wait till the next day or the next month or anything like that. This one's from Toronto here. She said, please check your direct message. So I'm guessing you sent me your iridology pictures, but I've just talked about that. Eat, sleep, mangoes. I like that name. What are your weight loss results since adopting a high raw vegan lifestyle? How much do you eat? That's a very good question. And honestly, that's something I haven't really talked about. Not for any particular reason, but because it's not really a big deal to me. My weight loss. So I really have just gradually lost weight, and I've, in the beginning of my raw food journey, I think I was the skinniest, and now I've just really mellowed out, and I don't know how much I weigh because I don't weigh myself. I think that that's ridiculous. If you look good and feel good and your clothes fit, then the number on the scale, which doesn't mean anything. I mean, you could have drank a lot of water that day and weigh more. It's just ridiculous. But I did lose weight, and the one thing I remember is that the minute I cut out grains from my diet, my stomach and my midsection just whoop got so much smaller. And I remember like visually seeing this and thinking, oh my God, that's crazy. I'm never eating grains again. Never have. And yeah, so to me, I think that so many people struggle with belly fat, and while different people store fat in different areas, like my stomach is definitely not my trouble area. I think that your stomach, you didn't talk about this at all, but I'm just kind of going on a tangent here. Your stomach has to do with what you eat. So if you got fat on there, check your diet. I mean, I also haven't had any kids, so will that affect me and make me have a little bit of a stomach area? I don't know, probably, but most people that have issues with that after giving birth, did they have a raw vegan pregnancy? No. And did they exercise during pregnancy? I don't know. And will they exercise after? I don't know. So I am doing things different than the average woman in terms of kids and stuff when I do that, like 5 years from now. But yeah, I did lose weight going raw, and I don't really have like a number for you, but I definitely did, and I'm the leanest I've ever been. I'm not perfect, I'm not an athlete, I don't have like the perfect body, but I'm still lean and I exercise and it's fine with me. I'm not really super obsessed with that because I am skinny, and when you eat the right foods, you will be. You know what I'm saying? And then, this is the last one, Beauty Life 2.0, would you do an iridology analysis for me? I just talked about that in this video, and I believe that's all the questions I've got. If you guys have any more, leave them in the comments down below, and I will be sure to answer them. Don't forget to check out my Etsy, because seriously, there's some really cute clothes on there, specifically tops and a couple dresses that I sewed. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.